Good morning. It is a beautiful morning here. Before it heats up for the day, it will for sure get super duper hot. We are in a heat advisory. I really need to get some shade on this little baby garden here. I'm try and block the sun for you as we walk over here. But I wanted to do an update video on the eggplants. After I planted them, I realized this would be a great experiment. We just by chance bought two kinds of eggplant and put them both in the same container, the earth bags. And I'll do another video about the earth bags. I highly recommend them. They seem to be outperforming the other vegetables in the raised bed here. But I started these vegetables from seed and they got abused a little bit, so they didn't have as professional a start as these nursery started eggplants did. So it's not a good comparison necessarily for the earth bags. If we had done one eggplant in the raised bed and one in the earth bag, that would have been an earth bag experiment. But we got two eggplants that we were comparing. So this is the Black Beauty, and she's coming into her own. I'm going to go past these and turn around to get out of the sun. So the one on the right is the Black Beauty. You can see those beautiful eggplant. And this one on the left here is the Ichiban Japanese Asian style eggplant. And I read that the exotic eggplants produce more. It's more like a cherry tomato where they have multiple fruit on one stem, and the Black Beauties don't produce as much, but they do produce those traditional eggplants. So I by chance bought both, and at the beginning, the Ichiban eggplant set way more fruit, and you can start seeing them in there. So I was worried that what I had read was true, and these guys just weren't going to produce, and I'd wasted this limited space in the food garden here on an unproductive plant. And I will tell you what it seems to be is that they were either different ages or they mature at different times. I think the Black Beauties are a little late to mature, although they both had fruit. I think it was a pollination issue initially, but the bees have all come for all these blooms on the cucumber and loofa plants. So our pollinators are nice and attracted to the area now. There's a cucumber. And I think that has helped this magnificent Black Beauty eggplant set her fruit. I came close to pulling her. Like I said, we have limited space in the food garden and I didn't want to waste any room on unproductive plants. I say that, and for some reason our peppers have just not done well. They're back there on the other side. They're just kind of stunted and rented, so there's a few peppers on there. We've had a lot more luck with peppers over the years. This is our worst year for peppers, so we're going to pull those. I thought we were going to have to pull this guy, but look at that! That is some eggplant parmesan if I have ever seen it. Yummy. Got a little spider friend there. That's fine. Catch the bugs. But look at those Black Beauties. That is truth in advertising. And we got these beautiful blooms. Eggplant blossoms. I don't know if the color's coming through quite right. It's a lavender, pale purple. Just beautiful. And then these guys here, there's that beautiful purple, smaller flower on these guys, but still just this stunning blossom formation. So let me show you the Ichiban. They are very productive, as you can see right here. Multiple fruit on each flowering stem. Of course, unless the blossom falls off. Oh look, there's one with a little rot. It's the first time I've seen that. It doesn't look too bad. Not sure what that is. But everybody else looks very nice. And as you can see, it's a very productive plant. Just loaded with eggplant. I'm going to go ahead and harvest some of these tonight and grill them right off the plant. They are absolutely delicious. When we did our first harvest, look at that. I'm going to get that guy off there. When we did our first harvest, we realized we did one big one and one small one, just to get them off the plant before they went too bitter. And what we realized is the larger Asian eggplants taste better. The bigger guy had more flesh, and the skin cooked off a little nicer. So I'm leaving these guys on a little longer. This guy in the back here, he's hard to see. He's definitely ready. That's about the size that we're going for, that guy. If you can make him out. He's, I would say, just about a foot long. Nice and happy. So there you have it. They are both producing very well in the earth bags. Very happy with how the earth bags are performing. Here's another little guy. We want to get all this dead foliage off so it doesn't attract mold or anything like that. Get a broken leaf here, we'll just have a little mercy on him. She doesn't need to be battling with a injury. Even this guy right here. Take that off. The other thing we've been doing is being diligent about taking any damaged leaves off so the plant can just photosynthesize and fruit and not worry about healing any damage. So I'm just going to take those two off. And it adds a little airflow down here. Keeps the fungus at bay. You don't want leaves too low in your plants. Things for bugs to crawl up. See that bug right there, a little stinker? And that's actually a stem. I don't think it'll be very productive, but I'll leave that guy going in case he wants to produce fruit. So there you have it. Black Beauties. Lucky for me, I left them in here, and they are producing just beautifully.